matches I've ever seen her play.
Paris Todd will start us off with first serve over to C.Smith. What was specifically brilliant about the play of Paris Todd in your eyes, Dave?
The pace and the counters, the two-handed backhand was flying, and at the kitchen line, she found some offense off the bounce, which is fantastic.
Well, Tyra Black is a force, too, when it comes to creating offense.
And she's part of the Flash Mob. She's part of the Dallas Flash MLP. We're going to see Georgia and J.W. Johnson. So the home crowd will be behind her in Paris here.
Yeah, that Dallas crowd was fantastic as part of the playoff series for Major League Pickleball, where Tyra Black and the Dallas Flash won the Major League Pickleball title in 2024. Looking for more in 2025. Neat drop volley from Black.
Workout Wednesday coming through for Callie Joe. And Etta and Callie have had no significant consistency with who's playing the left and the right either, Michelle. So we'll keep an eye on that. They've mixed it up throughout matches and even throughout games.
There's the force of C.Smith.
So if you go into that forehand of hers, it will be absolutely obliterated like that one. Great start for Etta and Callie. And I like this team better with Etta on the left, so we'll see how often they do that. The difference is it has to be aggressive dragon Etta, where she's playing that style. Now, they may choose not to unwind, but yesterday you'd think they'd do one thing. They'd do it for a little while and then switcheroo. So we'll see what they choose to do here. And they are going to play straight up. So that takes less pressure off the return, and yet it was still missed.
1-3-1.
Problems in the middle for 100. Alex have fallen over to Black and Todd, who had no such issues yesterday.
1-3-2.
Got to communicate here. Mile high on the third. This team, being Black and Todd, also did not have consistency with who played where. I like them better with Tyra on the left, but when Paris is over there, she has to be both aggressive, but that two-handed backhand roll is lethal.
Second serve.
Etta Wright talked about that aggressive style of play. She has been a part of a couple of finals in 2024. Good to see her back in the mix, though, contending for gold.
Wow.
Fluky ball off the tape.
I mean, the left turn signal was on, and there is nothing you can do.
3.
Yeah, because Etta was the it girl, had an amazing Major League Pickleball run, was there with Dazan, second or third best team all of 2023. Last year, dipped and played, and due to injuries, all sorts of things going on. So, yeah, this was a needed, Etta Tuionetoa, new name, same player, is back.
Nice third for Paris Todd.
Yeah, and in way more difficult conditions last night. She was throwing those at the feet of the girlies all match long.
There's the forehand of C.Smith pouncing on the chance from the left side of the court. C.Smith has 8 women's doubles titles in her career. Dynasty with Kovalova there for several tournaments in 2022.
Wow. I mean, the explosion forward. I mean, that's a ball a lot of people can't even get, and Tyra got there with plenty of time to spare, but went for too much of an angle.
5-1-1.
This is also the first ever tournament together for Etta and Callie, which is unbelievable to march that into the final. I know they practice a lot in Utah, but come on.
Side out.
Both of them need to just stop hitting two-handed backhands from the baseline. Let the left side player, and that's, you kind of forget your role for a second. Come hit those big forehands that both of them have. So if I'm Paris and HTB, I am looking for the left foot of the right side player as the target for my returns when they get the ball back.
2-5-1.
So much force off the paddle from Callie Smith when she's on with contact. She's a hard player to stop.
2-5-2.
And Smith hasn't won a title since April of 2023. Made it to the final, the Texas Open in 2024 with Lucy. Yes. So this is a meaningful stage for Callie Smith, back in contention for gold.
Wow. Just such great finishing power no matter where it is when it's up.
5-2-2.
That's in.
Black steps into the middle, puts the ball down.
There were so many bills being due there, and no one was making them pay. Where is the loan collector? Finally, it is Black that puts the ball down.
Todd was testing the line on Smith a couple of times. Wow, yeah, right. Throws it down. It was called out, though, by Tyra Black. And Etta's not questioning that. I think she also agrees with the call. Down it goes, and by Etta right, I mean Etta Tuionetoa comes through again. I tend to agree with you, Dave. I think Etta on the left is a game-changing move for Smith and Tuionetoa. Though, Callie Smith putting up a great
But Callie is more comfortable on the left.
Right.
So that's, you know, this is an in-the-moment thing for them. And it obviously is working. They beat the top seed. Like here, you see, they don't want to unwind the stack, which that I completely understand.
Whew.
Second serve.
Firepower.
Yes.
Just deep for Smith.
And yesterday, imagine that with 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts coming behind that. So letting the ball go yesterday was a major skill. Love that from Paris. If a team is switching around a lot, throw those dinks in the middle and make them figure it out. There will be uneasiness.
Paris Todd has made it to 2 finals prior to this one. Does have 1 gold to her name with Catherine Parento back in 23.
And these are big. These are big for followers, sponsors, your confidence, future partners. All of that matters because this was an event where everyone entered.
Right. I was just going to add to that. Nobody missing from the draw. No asterisks on this final. Black, the enforcer at the kitchen.
And the first one isn't very good. And the next one is phenomenal, and that's the way she lives in pickleball. She'll hit an okay third. It's not great, and then they'll fight their way forward, and then she just mashes one past you, and you're like, all right.
The defense, too, is so much fun to watch from Black. There it is.
Side out.
Todd trying to guide that ball back to the backhand corner.
And the other thing is Callie is going to drive the ship. You see all of the conversations, and Etta takes information in and processes it better than anybody. But she's not going to initiate a lot of conversation. She's just going to go play well. So it's important for Callie to have that role in this matchup.
Tyra Black, she can speed it up and then dish it right back at you when you use her force against her.
And that lateral movement, the recognition that that was going to come deep into the kitchen, a remodeled kitchen that was probably going to be 8 or 9 feet into the court. And she doesn't let you get off the hook, and that is not a small thing when you have the ability she has, because some teams will just take that back. She will not.
Wow. Points of the match.
Just unbelievable chaos, awkward swings, awkward overheads. 11 balls off the tape in the middle. Paris Todd watching for most of it.
4-5-1.
Wow, electrifying defense to offense.
And this is what they did last night. Great counters from Paris Todd. And Paris counters Michelle with more of a half swing. She doesn't go full swing because she gets plenty of power from that. It's unbelievable.
Point.
And worth noting, Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrbacher taking home the bronze today.
Here, but that's coming on. But yeah, what a win for them yesterday. Sometimes those 16 seeds are a problem. Not that they were, but in March Madness they can't be.
Second serve. Pick 5-2.
Oh, an aggressive poach from Tyra Black.
Right out.
Tends to fall awkwardly at times.
She's on the court once or twice a match, just because she's so athletic.
When you least expect it.
I mean, look at the mileage on this. I mean, the GPS coordinates were off the chart there, and she got it. There's that touch.
And had a little backspin to it, too.
And she carves everything, so it gets the backspin you talked about. And even an athlete as great as Callie Smith can't get it on one bounce. And then Callie took a step forward thinking another one is coming there and got a little in between on the next swing.
6-5-1.
of the air. What a shot from Paris Todd.
Yes, and rock you like a hurricane with the Scorpion earlier on, which is all Hurricane Tyra Black had at her disposal, and they have gone to HTB on the left, which I think is the right thing for this team. And the adjustment you saw there, let Paris take the thirds. Those things fall off a cliff into the kitchen.
8-5-1.
That one's a great return down the line, so can't get there.
Wow, Paris ready for everything coming her way.
Magnifique again, and you see the difference, though. It took them their 13th to get to the line when it doesn't get onto Paris's paddle on the third, but she's playing lights out here again. Look at her come all the way over there. Now she's got a scamper. And there it is. It's so compact. Hardly a swing on that. Just a block inside out, back across, and catches Tuionetoa. I mean,
10-5-1.
they have earned every bit of this game point.
Point, game 11-5.
Missed return. Game one lands on the side of Paris Todd and Hurricane Tyra Black.
New little format there.
Very exciting to see that. Oh, down the line, and C.Smith apologizes to Hurricane Tyra Black.
1-0-2.
Wow, what a get. Oh, heads up play. Paris Todd with a defensive save of the point.
Has been doing it all day yesterday and just carried it right over. They had a rough start where they weren't sharp, and then now it's been just fantastic.
Todd and Black with their second final together as a team. They fell short in Vegas last season.
And there's those teardrop thirds that just get the team in so easily.
And then Tyra Black has the freedom to go wherever she wants on offense.
Yeah, and she's not going to hit like one of those Ben Johns just destruction balls off the bounce, but she sets it up because out of the air, she has plenty of destruction. She's category 5 after all. Sitting on the forehand over there, full grunt, and Tyra Black had no chance. That was rocket ship from Callie. Well done, and great paddle position, knowing what to expect when Paris loads up.
right. Tuionetoa. That's deep. Unbelievable plays defensively, though, prior to that point.
Yeah, and Paris going cross court to Callie. If Callie's going to play the left, maybe you leave Paris over there. They're going to just play straight up on one of those sneaky little cut serves.
And why would you keep that?
I just like Paris cross court on the dinks once you get to the kitchen line. I think her spin is more effective, and then Tyra can hunt for something.
3-1-2.
But don't break what's working. That's the place not to go, and Paris immediately said, my bad, yeah. But just the tweak at the baseline, there's no doubt who's taking the ball in the thirds. Unless it's hit directly to Tyra.
Yeah.
Paris has the great signals, the great movement. I can handle being slightly out of position to get us in easier.
Dialed in together as a team.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. It's wide.
That's fantastic. Floor was lava for a while there, and the grunts got louder on each swing there, Michelle.
Great persistence and perseverance from Smith and Tuionetoa. Smith giving herself a little extra time, pulling off the kitchen. Missed reset, though.
Second serve. 2-3-2.
Ugh.
Great setup from Hurricane Tyra Black. Scrambles to set up Todd on the other end.
Yeah, and the degree of difficulty for the team in blue there, just everything was shoulder high there. They almost got out of it, but did not.
You're good. 3-2-1.
Todd and Black have won 28 times together in their partnership. Dropped 11 matches, but have that experience together. Fumble off the tape.
Second serve.
Bounce for Todd.
Because
second serve.
she forced Etta well off the line, and Etta did not hit a good dink, but she hit a perfect dink. That ain't fair.
3-2-2. Point.
Just enough spin to get that out of the main strike zone of Callie Smith there. Well done from Paris.
4-2-2.
Shot drive attempt goes into the nets.
And if the serve is average or below, that has to be cracked right to Hurricane Tyra Black every time.
Miscue in the middle.
Was it ever? I mean, they sell you the end of the paddle, but you're not supposed to hit it off it like a pool cue.
2-4-2. Point.
I mean, the full torque on the two-handed backhand from Callie, and then just the effortless one-hander with the same amount of pace
3-4-2.
from Etta.
Side out.
Dink to the middle was the play again for Paris. Todd gets the side out. New partnerships. You said it, Dave. Testing the middle ball is always a good option.
Everybody watching this that plays tournaments, or you just want to win that rec game against that one big foe of yours, do it.
Todd going off on offense. She's got dynamic plays to her game. Plays her role really well, too. Like complementing Tyra Black really well with as much offense as she possesses. She's really good in that right side role.
And again, the fifth was actually not great there, but the seventh was spectacular. And we've...
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it. Challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
And a lot of players would love to have her by their side, and it shows what confidence from Major League Pickleball can do for your Carvana PPA Tour career.
So good, and that backhand setup, she gets it down, causes the pop-up chance, and makes it look easy.
And didn't kill it, but guess what? Pedicure. That's what you got to do.
We're all about pedicures.
Oh, you have to. Take care of those tootsies.
Wow, good lead from Todd. Just an inch out.
And that's reading your opponent's paddle. If Tyra keeps hitting the ball down, Callie's got to hit up on that. And with that pace, forget about it.
Second serve.
That is the one weakness in the team on the thirds and fifths from Tyra. It makes life harder. So the recognition of that, like this return, you got to find a way to get it all the way over there. She doesn't. Because then here they are at the kitchen, and you are losing at the kitchen. So usually we talk about how critical the return is in singles, which obviously it is, and we'll talk about it later. But where this ball goes right now from Etta is the key to the whole rally.
Oh. In the strike zone, down into the net. Constructed perfectly from Paris Todd.
.391. Second serve.
Getting the ball down and out of reach from her opponents is Hurricane Tyra Black.
Yeah, that is a sky-high third. We'll see if this return goes to Callie. Sure does. So she drove it. I like that better. Need more Dragon Tuionetoa because the one-y just is so heavy, Michelle. It doesn't look like it, but you see the awkward swings that come from the other side.
Gets on you fast.
Yes.
Simple reset back to neutral. Todd says thank you very much. After getting her team back up to the kitchen, they close it out for the side out.
Again, Paris has put together 24 hours of magnificent women's doubles play here.
Todd is one of those really disciplined players with her health and wellness and her training, very regimented. The diet works really, really hard off the court. It's clearly paying off this season.
Oh, field goal is good there. That's hard to do against this team.
Just going to say, Tyra Black gets pretty much anything. That's where I feel like Todd and Black are really taking the wind out of the sails of Smith and Tuionetoa, especially Smith, such an emotionally high player with offense. They're muting that a bit with their defense on the other side. Todd, excuse me. Callie Smith initiating down the line on Black off of Todd.
Yeah, looking for the backhand and just got absolutely surprised at the paddle side shoulder spot. That's a great ball from Callie Joe there. They need a lot more of those.
5-9-1.
What a counter. Right back down the line from where Tuionetoa was running from.
Sometimes you get beat with a drive and crash, but I like the idea.
Right place, right time. Perfect read from Hurricane Tyra Black.
Not a good shot selection from Etta, but I love the control shown by Paris Todd there. There were balls up to wreck, but that's not her job on this team.
Yeah, she really owns that role. But rises to the occasion when her team requires offense, and Hurricane Tyra Black stealing the show for now. Game point.
And you can drop and crash, as you saw right there, because your opponent's hitting up. That's great recognition by Tyra.
Oh, how did that one land inside the line? That right. Tuionetoa threw out a paddle and somehow got this ball in.
This go off the hand?
I think it did.
Yeah.
Looked like it. Game point number 2. That's deep. Todd and Black take the second. They are one.
Sundays in there, that's going to get you close, and then stack on a bunch of round of 16s, and you will make it there.
Todd and Black in a clinching scenario here for their first title together as a team. Feels like it's been a long time coming for these two. Through the middle it goes. They're going to have to get through Etta Tuionetoa, though, first to get to that elusive gold.
I would like to see full beast mode Etta, but it doesn't always happen.
It's a different gear, though, when it does.
But when it does, it's as beautiful a player as we have.
She has such an ability to take over a match. It's impressive.
Because I think Callie tends to pull triggers when there's trouble. Some of those can be good, some of those can be difficult, as you saw there. Etta was not ready for the counter of the speed up. And there's a backhand in the middle that just can't happen.
Gets great defensive snag from Callie Smith.
Oh, no. Timeout. Man.
Tyra goes crashing into the boards and is walking awkwardly off the court.
I don't know, a slight scrape potentially there.
she's okay. Could be taking a medical timeout here. Howard Hepworth will declare what's happening. And I think she's just looking for a Band-Aid right now, but another look at the play here, Dave.
Yeah, and yeah,
that was
mishit. Like sometimes she's scrambling because the other team is on the offensive. That was a mishit.
Side out.
And that can't happen at all. That is a layup forehand on a short return when you're down 2 games. That's got to be made.
See how it impacts. Wow.
Cannot go there. That is the no-go zone on Callie. Terrific shot.
0-1-2.
I wonder how the shakeup would impact Tyra Black, maybe mentally too, in the middle of that scary fall. Nice play by Callie. What a reset. Wow, the point's never over until it's over. Paris Chan finds a way to get it done.
And to answer your question, if I'd never seen HTB on the ground before, I'd say I am concerned. But it's not just one-time thing. It's the effort,
1-1-2.
and so I think she's fine.
HTB, not to be confused with the favorite grocery store in the area.
HEB,
HEB.
exactly.
Two, 1-2. Point.
Just smart. I mean, the kitchen battles are wildly in favor of Tyra and
3-1-2.
Paris, so getting there is all they know they need to do.
Lob, it's good. Oh,
Point.
C.Smith throws her hands in the air. How did that ball land in? She's wondering.
Because they always do against Black. I mean, it's amazing
4-1-2.
when she throws the lobs up. She's got that perfect understanding.
Testing the middle, Callie Smith puts her paddle in play, gets the ball back. So I want to give credit to Tuionetoa and
1-4-1.
Callie Smith, 2 wonderful moms on tour.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love this sport for that reason.
Yes.
There's so many special aspects to it, but my mom's a pro at pickleball. How
Yes.
cool is that?
Second serve.
Yeah, I talked to them about that yesterday on the on-court interview, and the crowd went bananas when they were talking about that and the
1-4-2.
sacrifice that they make as moms to be pro athletes. So couldn't agree more, Michelle.
Nice.
Okay.
Tuionetoa gets rolling on her side.
That is there. It just needs to be more today, and it needs to be now.
2-4-2.
Wow. Smith backing Todd out of the play.
And make Paris defend from deep because Tyra is the better defender from that far back. Paris, no slouch, of course, but
3-4-2.
Tyra is probably the best in the world back there.
Another one.
Oh, yeah. Same result.
Yep.
Hand thrown up in the air. That was literally like an instant replay, only that one came out of the air. And Tyra will do that as well. She doesn't care if it's if she's in the midcourt, lob,
4-3-1.
volley, get us in good position. No one else does that.
So disciplined from Paris Todd. And then Tyra Black waits for her moment to strike.
And look where Callie was dinking from 3 steps back off the line on balls. These are good dinks. They're not amazing, but they're so effective.
Todd sets up another Hurricane Tyra Black moment to shine.
Drive the third, drop the fifth, and send the Hurricane. Where's Jim Cantori?
Don't have Hurricanes in Utah, but she's certainly
there's
giving a
one
show
coming.
here. Yeah. With that match, we'll have men's singles and Waters to conclude our coverage in singles for the ladies against Fahey. Out of the timeout, we'll see how Smith responds. Into the net for Tyra Black. One more serve to go for the team in yellow. Smith and Tuionetoa hanging on for their championship lives in game 3.
7-3-2.
Todd commanding the offense from the right. That one feels good. How about an 8-3 lead in game 3?
How about it? And I love the two-handed backhand reload there. I mean, Tui Nation, you can't follow through all the way across your other shoulder and think you can hit the next one. That was perfect.
Oh, the battle. Todd and Black finish it off.
I mean, you can hear the effort of Callie Jo Smith, but it's under siege is what she is.
Side out.
Smith and Tuionetoa hang on. Crucial service possession here. Off the tape, they'll take anything they can get to stir up some momentum.
Absolutely. And being dialed in sometimes means you're going to hit an out ball off the tape, and there's nothing you can do about it.
4-9-1.
Tuionetoa hunting, wanting to get involved offensively, as you've been pointing out all match how important it is.
4-9-2.
Pressing for offense, second server now. Too good, perfect spot for Todd. A little high on the third.
And a pump fake from Callie Smith there. And Etta just backed off just a little.
9-4-1.
What a play. Callie Smith sends Paris Todd off the court. Chance to go up championship point with this serve on Todd. And Tuionetoa stands tall and denies the chance for such confidence.
Yeah, and Black tried to help Paris get in. She doesn't need help.
4-9-1.
She's been amazing.
Really quick with her footwork. One of the great singles players that's used to covering the full court.
Again, a volley when you think you're in trouble and then they're off the line. It's just such a good play. Wow.
4-9-2.
It's wide.
Side out.
Todd and Black need 2 to take the title.
9-4-1.
Tyra Black earns championship points. Reloading on the backhand side. Would be her first career women's doubles title. That one Todd needed help on, and it's still live. Todd buries the winner. A 3-game sweep in Paris. Todd and Hurricane Tyra Black claim their first gold as a team, the first ever for Tyra Black, and it was a long time coming. Dave Fleming.
If you watched them play last night, you knew they were going to be a handful here today, and they were fantastic. And if I'm not mistaken...
Yeah, Hurricane Tyra Black also getting her first career women's doubles title. Fitting that it would be just around the corner from Dallas. What's the significance of this milestone for you, you've been all over the podium in 2025?
So it's been exactly 2 years since I decided to become a professional pickleball player, exactly. So this means so much to me to win this week, and especially in the Dallas Flash area. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting us. Paris played insane this week. You played amazing. Like, that was crazy. I thought I played well, but you played amazing. So thank you for that.
We can confirm you played very well also, especially on those lob scrambles, which somehow you find a way to make a play on that every single time in Paris. Your thirds were dialed in. I think we can all appreciate that as rec players ourselves. If we could channel that in our game, we might have a little more success. But second title for you, your first in about 2 years. What's the most significant part of this run with Tyra Black with a full field in the bracket too?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we were even able to beat Anna and Rachel last night, I just feel like Tyra and I are playing so well together, and it's so fun playing with her, not just off the court, but on the court, spending time with her. She's a great person. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting us. We appreciate it so much. We're so happy to walk away with this one. It feels really good. And all my family this week, Hunter, his family, we have such a good support system, and Hunter's out there coaching us, and I'm just so blessed to walk away with this one.
Well, let's get the title in their hands. Their first gold medal together as a team, and well-deserved. Jake Weinbach is here on behalf of CIBC. He's our tournament director here on the PPA Tour to deliver a well-deserved trophy.
Thank you, Mish. We have a new women's doubles team at the top of the summit. First off, congratulations to Etta and Callie on a spectacular run. But Tyra, Paris, I mean, what dominant performance all week. You two were truly outstanding. So congratulations to you both on behalf of the Carvana PPA Tour and our title sponsor, CIBC. I'm happy to present you with a Texas Open Championship trophy. Congratulations, ladies.
A new women's doubles team crowned in Texas, Dave.
Did we ever. A just scintillating performance, knock out the 2 seed Anna and Rachel last night, and then just grab this one and never let go. That is a couple of happy human beings right there. So one flash mob winner. The question is can the other